I'm going to read you a quote from my friend, Vinney Shorman. When you learn how much you're worth, you'll stop giving people discounts. And that resonated with me so much, I made a video about it. Because that analogy, attaching it to something we're all familiar with, attaching it to shopping, is actually a great example of how good Vinney is at communicating. But the imagery, you know what it's like, a Black Friday sale, January sales, 10% discount, affiliation discounts, use my name in this code discount. Every social influencer with any worth who has a product to sell or is attached to a product, is sponsored by somebody, has a discount code. And it's so kind of obvious when you look at it like that, that when you go down this road of lacking self-worth, sorry, it's so easy to discount yourself to other people, to actually give people permission, to let people validate that you don't have any worth. And if you're in the marketplace, what value are you putting on yourself? And if you're not putting any value on yourself, who is? Why would anybody else pay full price for you if you're always offering people a discount? And why are you asking people a discount? What's the validation that you're looking for? And because it's people pleasing, isn't it? We're trying to please people. We're trying to be liked by everybody. We don't have any boundaries. We want people's approval. We don't want confrontation. And it's always at the expense of ourselves. And you want to kind of flex a mind muscle. You want to strengthen a muscle in your mind so that you can just flex it whenever you need it, to just turn it on. And that's the ability to say no. That's the ability to recognize an uncomfortable feeling and not give into it. To recognize that feeling, that inner voice that's trying to be heard, but you're suppressing it. Because you deep down desperately do want to be liked, but you don't want to have to keep doing the insufferable tasks for everybody else. Always being the person that everyone comes running to. Always being the person that is expected to give something up, to not have an opinion, to just go along with somebody, to always be the reliable one, to be the one that's waiting when everyone else is late. And you've got to kind of look at why you're giving yourself a discount. Why is it everyone allowed to discount you? How much value are you going to start putting on yourself, giving to yourself? When are you going to start realising your worth? And actually, you could go along, check out Vinney Shorman. He does these breakthrough days. I've been on one, they're great and are very helpful. You can also start looking at your own self-development, your own personal development, your own life. Where are you setting goals? How are you setting goals? What are you trying to achieve? What's important to you? What would life look like for you if you were just comfortable in your own skin, if you were happy in your own skin? What would you be prepared to do for yourself? What would you be prepared to say no to? Like if I say, I want you to think about this for a second. I want you to try and clear your mind and just be really honest with yourself. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, who would you like to say no to? Did a situation or a person pop into your head? That's your inner voice speaking truth to you. That's your inner voice trying to talk to you, trying to tell you, begging to be listened. It's an inner voice begging for a level of happiness. And it wants you to stand up for you, to stand up for yourself. And you need to kind of flex that muscle, flex that mind muscle, and say no to people. And just try it. It doesn't have to be radical, it doesn't have to be confrontational. You can do it with kindness. You can even do it with a cop-out. I'd love to, but I'm already committed to doing this. I'd love to, but I'm already busy. I'd love to, but I can't do the next couple of weeks. I'd love to, but I have so much on right now. You could even, I'd love to, but I actually really don't enjoy doing that. Or it's not my cup of tea, but thank you for asking. That's one of the best little side steps you can take. Oh, I appreciate you asking me, but really, it's not my thing, but thank you. And you flip it 180 degrees. You make the person who's asking you to do something, who actually wants something for them, you make it about you. I'd love to. Thank you for asking me, but it's just not my thing. And you can even add something to that, kind of give it as a sandwich. Thank you for asking, but it's not my thing. But I tell you what I do like if you fancy coming along and doing it. Or another one you can do. Do you know what? I'm really flat out busy doing X, Y, or Z. If you could help me with that, I can help you with what you need. And you actually then get to test the resolve of the person in front of you. You then get to test their resolve. Are they a people pleaser? If they have the ability to say, no, sorry, I can't do that, you get to say, no, I understand. You're in the same boat as me, you're really busy. And that's your no, that's your out. Sometimes you just have to say no for your own self-respect. You have to stop people pleasing. If you notice some of the most prominent figures in the world, people with power, everybody knows where they stand because those people tell them how they feel. They tell them straight. They're respected because of that. I had a kind of weird compliment the other day from somebody at work who said to me, as their boss, the thing they like about me the most is I'm always consistent and they know where they stand. Never said I was jolly, never said I was happy, never said I was easy to work with, never said I was an inspiring leader. The reason I'm appreciated so much by this person, quite simply, is because I'm consistent and they always know where they stand. And I'm liked and respected for that. I obviously don't give him good news every day. I'm obviously not inspiring them every day. I'm obviously telling them stuff they don't like. But I'm consistent and they know where they stand with me. And that's really important because they know no matter what happens, what day of the week it is, they know what to expect from me. I'm not a people pleaser. I have been, genuinely have been. I can certainly be guilty of that if I don't keep it in check. And the reason I keep it in check is for my own mental health. Why should you always be stressing about trying to keep other people happy? So I'm going to read that quote again from Vinney. And I'll put the link in the description. When you learn how much you're worth, you'll stop giving people discounts. So just think about that. You're not a Black Friday sale. You're not the January sales. You're not the summer sales. You're full price, full value. So come on. Be something of quality that people want to buy into.